So today we need to discuss about this object-oriented programming. Okay.
Yes.
So, and object-oriented is programming is not just a topic of you can say this Python only. Just you can say building block of any programming language.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter it's a Java, it's a JavaScript. You can say Kotlin, Dart, or any. Am I right?
Hmm.
Means way to write a thing may be different, but things are same. Means concept, concept, and conceptually all things are same. Okay. So, like its name suggests, object-oriented program. Okay. In this programming, we will think, you can say, our project in the context of objects. Am I right?
Hmm.
And object have some properties and behavior. Okay.
Hmm.
Object have some properties and behavior. So, and for this, we have, you can say some concepts are there like polymorph, uh, abstraction, encapsulation, um, encapsulation, yeah, encapsulation, abstraction, interface, and your this inheritance. Okay, and these are the things which you can, and apart from that, class is there, object.
Like these are the many forms of the object-oriented programming.
No, it's the building block.
Building
Building
block.
block, or you can say terms used or concept used under this object oriented programming.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say if we talk about anything in a real life, let's say you can say to object-oriented programming. So let's say we take an example. Let's say pen, right? Pen have a color, right? Price, type, and other properties, right? So these are called properties, or attributes, and call anything. So these, which is each can have their own, right?
Hmm.
And you can say this is a property is there, and behavior is there. So behavior is there, like you can write, right? Write, you can write the thing, or fill the, you can say, change, or something can press, open, close the pen. Am I right? So in a real world, you can say everything is object which have some properties and behavior. Am I right? While creating you can say this our project or in a programming, so when you will think in a this object oriented way, that's called OOPS program. You understand my point?
Hmm.
So when you think in your programming language or for solution, when you think in a this object manner, that's called object oriented program. Clear?
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Can
because in
can
a,
we say React some kind of follow this object-oriented programming or no?
Yes, in a React as well, JavaScript we discussed. Even in a JavaScript we discussed this. Let me show you.
Little bit up. Yeah.
Yes, no, it's not discussed there, but yes, means that classes are there as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but as I told you, whatever you are learning, it's not related to this only. It's you can say this is object. We will learn in that context. No worries, but
Mm.
classes are there as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So encapsulation, like think of you have a this code, normal code. Means doctor give us a one capsule, which is a you can say a wrap. Means in that capsule you have some dots, teeny dots, medicines are there. Am I right?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
But you, it's a capsule only. Am I right?
Mm.
So it will whatever is there inside that. You just have this. This is a you can say when you say encapsulation means everything is bind inside a class. Okay, your properties are there, your methods are there. Just you need to use this method to work with that. Okay,
Yep.
and each and every so these are the you can say if the each and properties are you can say if properties are you can say have each object have their own properties. Am I right?
Mm.
Then those called is you can say object or instance properties. Instance properties. Okay. Instance property if those are common or some property is common which is applicable for all the objects. Am I right? Then that's called class property. You understand my point?
Mm.
Let's say think of a student is the class. Am I right?
Yep.
And when we create an object of the class, let's say your class, let's say student is the you can say class, and the student is the class, and it has some property like name, roll,
Roll.
roll number, email, or whatever. Am I right?
Mm.
But
Mm-hmm.
here, if you talk about these, every student have this their own. Am I right?
Yes.
But class is the same for let's say you are studying in a third year, fourth year, whatever is here, is it there? Those are common. Am I right?
Yep.
So for that, why you will waste your memory again and again for common thing?
Mm.
That's why called class property. Okay,
Mm.
and class is a blueprint which will tell, hey, these are the behavior and these are the properties are there. But these properties related to object means this is a blueprint. Okay, you can think of map. Am I right?
Mm.
And this is actual.
So I have a question.
Yes, yes, yes.
So let's say in CSS we define the class, right, for all the, let's say, a box or the padding or something. And when we're creating components, those components are following that class. This is what you're trying to mean?
No class in that. That's a you can say class is there. Am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
And but if you will think like that way, is no, it's not a that way because there they have property defined and
Mm.
we are reusing that again and again. Am I right?
Yes.
So I think so. If you compare with this, is not a good idea with the CSS. You think of let's say you have a means you are going to create a building, am I right?
Yes.
Or a society. Then in a society, means there are 2 BHK, 3 BHK, and 4 BHK flats are there. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And all the means maybe there are some variations are there, like some have you can say more area, some have a small area. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And based on that, they can say, hey, this is a this thing is a means common thing for all the flats, like flooring and thing. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Flooring, color, thing, and washroom tiles and everything. So that's a one class, am I right? Which will tell, hey, these things are common, even though whatever flat is there, these are common. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and some things are you can say means different based on your size, am I right?
Yes.
So and on that particular size, what is the placement? What is the you can say where your bedroom is located, where your this drawing room, washroom are located. Everything is drawn on a paper
Mm.
before starting anything. Am I right?
Yes.
So that's called class, which is virtually available, but physically there is no evidence. You understand my point?
Mm.
When mansions or you can say labor start building a house, that time that's called object, which is actually exist.
Mm.
You understand my point? So it will define your standard. Are you
Yeah.
able to understand or not?
Yes.
So this is called object, and this is you can say that. Now, if you have any question or concern regarding this instance property, class property, and what is class and what is object, feel free to ask, please.
Yeah, for the instance property, can you just clarify more?
Let's say right now this is student class, am I right?
Yes.
And the student class have these properties, am I right? So let's say we will create a, you can say, in a Python, we will create a, you can say this student, okay? Let's say Saad. Saad is a one student, am I right?
Mm.
So Saad is a one student, so it will have a, you can say this Saad student. Okay,
Mm.
so it has a its own name, Saad. Okay,
Mm.
and roll number have its own, right? So now another student is, let's say, John. You understand my point?
Yes.
John have a same property, but value is different. So that's why we are saying this is a blueprint.
Yeah.
Okay. So John is, so let's think of means every student have these properties. Am I right?
Mm.
But roll number is different, isn't it?
Yes.
If you want to make any software, then you require this. But here, because every, let's say, John and Saad studying in a same class, am I right?
Mm.
So rather than means typing this, hey, this is the you can say means creating a that means if we will add this property here, am I right?
Mm.
That means we are occupying a extra space. For same thing, we are occupying a different space. You understand my point?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a common thing, why you not means declare at a class level, am I right? First year. You understand my point? So it will
So,
save your memory.
mm. So this is an instance property, like you're adding more information, something like that.
If you, let's say, you will not make this class property, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
If it's you can say instance level property, then you need to write this here for each and every, you can say
Yeah.
each and every object, which is a
Mhm.
wastage of memory, right?
Yes. Yes.
So now abstraction. What is abstraction? Let's say if I will say hey Sat, means if I will say you need to teach me Sat, how can I operate Mac? Am I right?
Hmm.
Because you have a Mac with you. Could you guide me how can I means do something on Mac? Am I right?
Hmm.
So just tell me how you will teach me that thing to me.
Like Mac OS.
Yes, yes.
I'm just gonna show you some videos or tutorials in my laptop and go through the interface and show you some simple work that how
Yes,
it's done.
yes. Same thing in abstraction. Whatever you user require need to know only. Am I right?
Hmm.
We are providing that information to the user only. Under the hood means when you click on a enter, what going on under the hood in a Mac, we don't know. Am I right?
Hmm.
Even
Hmm.
we are not bothering about those things.
Hmm.
Am I right? Means the processor is there. You can say your hard disk is there. Am I right? And
Yes.
in a hard disk, you have a different type of thing, and you have a processor. How means this process is working when you click on this enter? How it's communicating with the you can say processor and how it will give us a result. We
Mm-hmm.
don't bother, right? We just focus on a thing which we need to know only to operate that. Am I right?
Hmm.
Under the hood, everything is hidden from us.
Yeah.
So that's called abstraction. Okay.
Yep.
And apart from that, inheritance or interface. So let's say, Sat, I will say, hey, Sat, whatever your idea you have, you are going to, you will develop that idea and you, so now means initially there are two approaches. One, you will do the everything at your end, am I right?
Hmm.
You will do everything at your end, or you will delegate that responsibility to some vendor, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you require, you will call that vendor and he will done the things for you and he will just you can say mean if that vendor is not available then you call another vendor, am I
Hmm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
that you will delegate the responsibility and you not means depend only on one person, isn't it?
Hmm.
So for that, what you will do? You have something, let's say you are a owner of a car company, right?
Hmm.
One way is you will means uh, uh, you will you can say produce or create whatever required in a car at your end of in your company itself. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Like engine, tire, chassis, whatever. Am I right?
Hmm.
Seats. And another solution is you will just create a document or specification. Hey, we have this model, car model, and these are the specification for seats, engine, and wheels and stuff. Am I right?
Hmm.
And we are outsourcing this work, right? Whomever is, you can say, able to accept this agreement or contract and mm, agree with the term and condition, who can fill this tender, am I right?
Hmm.
Or apply this, am I right?
Yeah.
And if no one is, if you are not interested, then there is no issue, right? So same
Mm,
thing with this, we are delegate in the interface is a contract only, okay, which will tell what is accepted, what is not accepted, and what are the specifications are there. You understand my point?
mm,
But as you know, after accepting this and registering as a vendor with a company, your company, then means implementation or whatever responsibility uh, they took is their responsibility. Am I right?
mm.
If they are not, you can say, we do the things, then they are responsible. You just apply a penalty or term condition, whatever is applied. That concept. So here it will tell what should be there, but whomever is going to use that or develop that is their responsibility to fulfill all these things.
Mhm.
That's called interface. Okay,
Mm,
and with the help of that, it's a loosely coupled. Your code is loosely coupled. Yes,
loosely
coupling.
coupling.
Let's say because is tomorrow means one vendor is you can say giving you a problem, right? Will let's say give a problem and he's not good and he's delaying in his delivery. Am I right? So if you have a contract, then you can means hire another or associate with another vendor, right?
Mhm,
Let's say right now you are using a engine of ABC company, am I right? But
mhm,
ABC company is not doing the means initially phase they are doing good, but right now they are not doing performing good there. Am I right?
mhm,
So what you will do? You will hire a PQR or FGH. Am I right?
mhm,
Vendor. So you are not dependent on ABC only. That's why I am saying loosely coupling.
mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
concept is clear.
Yes.
So inheritance. Let's say in a in a in a normal word we will say, hey, this you inherit. You can see your hair color, your voice, or your you can say skin color from your parent. Am I right?
Yes.
So that's called inheritance. Okay.
Mhm,
Means let's say student or person. Okay, person have a name, email, let's say these are the common properties, right?
mhm, mhm,
So we will create a one person class, but person can be an employee, person can be a student, am I right?
mhm.
Or person can be a teacher, person can be a you can say pilot or anything, but all are persons, right?
Yeah.
So rather than means for each and everything, you just destroy the things, existing things, and create a new things is not a good idea. You understand my point? So whatever is there, if you need to enhance, so in objective programming, let's say parent is there, child is there. Am I right? Child also have a child. Am I right?
Mhm.
Think of grandparent, parents, and parents have a child. You understand my point? So this is called inheritance.
So just I got the part for inheritance, but like in code, what what do you mean? Like how we are using it?
Let's say person is a class have a three properties: name, email, and phone number.
Okay.
Okay. And
Mm,
if we talk about the student have a roll number.
yeah.
Rest of the properties are common and we can extend this rather than creating a student with the four properties in name, email, and phone and roll number. We will say, hey, student is there, but it's inheriting three properties from a you can say this person class. So it will is save our time. Understand my point?
Okay, then.
Then this is called inheritance. This is the advantage of this inheritance. Otherwise, if means rather than using this from a person, which because you are living as a person in a society as well. Am I right?
Mm.
For that, if you will inherit all the property and behavior which is required for student as well from a person itself, so you don't need to rewrite the things again, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's called inheritance, and there is a multiple form of inheritance. One is one means single inheritance or multiple inheritance. Am I right?
Mm.
Single means where one parent is there and one child is there. Okay. And multiple inheritance is where you have, you can say multiple, you can say parents are there. Okay.
Yeah.
You can think of your biological parent and you can see your guardian, right?
Mm.
So, and there is a multi-level inheritance is also there where we have a grandparent, parent, and then child, right?
Yeah.
And child can also have a child, right?
Mm.
So this is called multiple and hierarchy is there, and there are multiple types are there. Hybrid is also there. Okay,
Yeah.
and now inheritance we discuss. Now we need to discuss about a polymorphism. Okay, so what it means polymorphism? Polymorphism is person is one, but at a different place and situation, he is playing a different role. Understand my point?
Mm. Like
Let's
a.
say,
Mm.
sorry, go ahead, please.
No, like you mentioned a person, what he needs to do.
Let's say you can think of yourself, right?
Mm. Mm.
For me, you are my student, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
For your, you can say this, for your mom, you are son. Okay.
Mm.
For your, you can say brother, uh, younger brother or elder brother or younger sister or elder sister, you are brother, right?
Yes.
And in your company or this workplace, you are employed, but you are only one person, right?
Mm.
Based on a, you can say, contest, your role is changing. Understand my point or not?
Like based on my role, I'm changing, right?
Based on a contest, there you are. Right?
Mm.
You are in a class, you are student. You are in a home and you are interacting with your sister, then you are brother. Right? If you
Yes.
are interacting with your mom, then you are son.
So in coding polymorphism, can you give me one example?
Let's say you have a one method. Let's say add, right?
At
Or print.
print. Okay.
Yes, and a print method you can pass multiple parameter, two parameter, three parameter, and let's say calculate method is there, right?
Yes.
Which will calculate something, and it will calculate. Uh, you can say it will calculate the you can say radius. It can calculate anything, but it's a calculator.
Mm.
So means name is same, but with the same name, it is performing a different operation. So how it is possible? So with the help of signature, right?
Mm.
Like with the help of role, where you are, am I right?
Mm.
So based on that, it will means work. Okay. So same thing in our programming as well. So based on you can say parameter, it will understand. Hey, name is same, but signature is different.
Mm.
So it will work differently. Okay. So means your compiler will do that. So in a polymorphism, we have a two type of thing. One is you can say polymorphism. There are two type of polymorphism. Polymorphism. Static polymorphism, static and dynamic.
Hmm.
Okay. Static, when you will do at a compile time, means that's this is also called overloading, function overloading or overloading. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you compile time saying, hey, this is a function and there is a different function, but in a Python there is no polymorphism or this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because Python is a flexible. But for your understanding, I'm explaining it.
Yeah.
Dynamic, when you have a one, let's say your parents want, means means we want, means Saad will will get a success in his career, okay, or he will do business,
Mm.
okay,
Mm.
he will do business, and you can say then, and there is another means wish. They want means child means Saad will marry with this girl only, right?
Yeah.
But means at a when Saad is have a but Saad have their own ideas and own thoughts regarding business and marriage, am I right?
Mm.
So what Saad will do, he will override. Okay, he will override the parent decision and do their own thing for marriage and business. You understand my point?
Mm.
So, but because your son means or this son and daughter also known by their families, am I right?
Mm.
Like this Saad is a son of whatever your father name is, am I right?
Yeah.
If you are so much famous, then means people will say, "Hey, uh, he is he is a father of Saad." Am I right?
Yeah.
Normally, in our day-to-day life, we will say he is a son of this person. Am I right? Your mom or dad name, am I? Or family name, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, when they will check, means first they check at a parent level. Am I right?
Mm.
They will check, hey, this function is there, that's fine. But and then they will check at a you can say this means child level. Whatever the implementation is there, it's the same or different. If it's a different, it will take that up children one. You understand my point?
Mm.
So that's why it's called dynamic polymorphism.
Yeah.
Function is there, marriage function is there, business function is there, but those are you can say
Options.
those are changed at a runtime. That's why it's
Mm.
kind time. Its
Yeah.
compiler may don't know anything well in advance. At a runtime, it will understand. Okay,
Mm.
what is the output should be there. With this understanding, let's check this. Check this. Object-oriented programming. So now here you are able to see we have a class. Let's check this theory first. And if you have any question or concern, feel free to ask us. Okay.
Sure.
Programming also is a way of structure code using object and classes which we discussed. It model real world entities in a code. Okay.
Mm.
Or, or organize complex system, improve reusability, enables scalability, backend API system without messy, hard to maintain code. Okay.
Mm.
When to use backend system, API, fast API, Django, large application, real world modeling, user order, and this. Right? Because these are real world things. Am I right?
Hmm.
So how you will think if you have this something related to this in our program, which is objects.
Hmm.
Okay. So let's say think of a car, blueprint class, actual car have object, properties, color, speed, behavior, drive, and brake, which I explained you
Hmm.
thoroughly. Right.
Yeah.
So
So car
engineering,
object and those are its properties, right? The
yes, class is a you can say blueprint is a class. Object class have a, these you can say properties and behavior, and
Hmm.
object is actual
Hmm.
like BMW and other car. Am I right?
Yeah.
So blueprint class, then blueprint is a blueprint and its object instance. Am I right? So state, attribute, data, and behavior is functions. Any question or concern regarding these terms?
No.
So core concept, class and object. Like this is a way to create a class as I told you. You will create in this manner. Right?
Hmm.
And self is represent this itself only. Okay. And
Hmm.
another programming language, you will see this. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a innate method where you are saying whatever property you require, you can pass here. Am I right? So this is a way, and to get the properties, you can use this way. Name.
So over here, mm, over here, then U1 equals to Deepak, right? So
Yeah.
that you are passing to
This.
the name, right?
Yes. It's replaced here, and it's assigned the property of this name of
Okay,
this
and
this
then what
class.
happens?
We are printing
No, first the line starts from line 64, right?
64. Yes.
So U1 equals to user Deepak. So now Deepak goes to the now user calls the user class user function, and then in the def init self comma name is set for Deepak and self dot name equals to Deepak, right?
Yes.
And then what happens?
Then with this is created, right?
Yeah.
So now property is also assigned with the Deepak. Now value of name of this object is Deepak. So when we will call this, the help of dot operator, it will print Deepak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So it's just like taking the input and passing it to the class function and then again
This is a
make
constructor. This is a constructor. This is not a
construct.
function. Yes.
Okay.
Which is say, hey, we are constructing.
Mm.
You are constructing your this object.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So now, just now you can see this constructor in it. Okay. So not only one object is created. Let's say this is a way to create an object that will run automatically constructor. Okay.
Mm.
So means otherwise, if you will call any function, you need to mention the name of that function. Right. But
Mm.
it's you can say automatically called. Means Python class already know means when object is created, what I need to. Okay.
Yeah.
So here, as we mentioned, we have a behavior as well. So here this is a behavior. Okay.
Mm.
Any question or concern till now?
So this is just a normal greeting method, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Here you can print with the self, you can print the name, whatever property you have.
Yeah, all good.
Pillar of oops, encapsulation, which I explained to you. Right.
Hmm.
So encapsulation here you are able to see in this we have a this, and with the help of that you are saying this is a private only. Right. You cannot get this outside. If you want to get this, then you have a method. With the help of that you can get this. You understand my point?
Mm, s- so to access the constructor, we need a method. That's what you're trying to say.
No. Let's say I have there are two kind of life is there. The one is private, another one is public. Right?
Hmm.
Publicly means people know. You want they know. If they know, then these are the information. Right?
Hmm.
But something is private, right? Which you don't want to share, right?
Hmm.
Like your yes, like your house, like your own room. Even though you are living in a same house, but you don't want to share with someone, right? In
Hmm.
your family itself. That's called private. Same thing with our programming itself. Something which we want, you don't want to share, am I right?
Hmm.
But if you want to share, then with some restriction, am I right? Let's say user want to know the bank balance, then you are giving this bank balance, not providing the you can say balance directly. Okay,
Hmm.
so that's a restricted access to data. We are restricting your access for data. No one can access this data.
Data.
Yes, because it's a private one. If user want to check this balance, he can check,
Hmm.
but he cannot touch this data.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Inheritance, which we discussed, like animal is there, and this is a way to create a, you can say this,
Hmm.
and this is a method, and the other one method which will inherit. So you can property as well, right?
Yeah.
Polymorph, same method, different behavior. Here you are able to see, you can say dog speak, print
Yeah.
bar, right? You can say cat also have this, and just some meow, right?
So different animal is behaving different in their own shape, right?
Yes, but here you can consider both are animal, right?
Yeah.
So, but implementation point of view means this can be bark, this can be meow, am I right?
Yeah.
If means the other you can say animal is there, maybe uh, it can speak another way, am I right?
Hmm.
Like duck will quack quack quack. If you talk about duck, am I right?
Yeah.
So same thing with this. So abstraction, hide complexity. So here you are able to see means we are just hiding the complexity. Am I right? Abstract method, hide complexity. We know the shape, am I right? And area. What it's doing, we don't know. We don't care. Am I right? How it's calculating the area, we don't care. That's called abstraction.
Hmm.
I explained to you in a document as well.
Yes, but can you just explain me the code again? I'm a little bit confused about the code from the import and everything.
So this is you can say here what you are doing. Here you are from ABC you are importing this class, right?
Hmm.
And this method as well. Okay. And this is the annotated method. This is called annotation or decorator. Okay. And here you are saying abstract method is shall pass. So shape is a you can say class, and where shape is there and method area is there. Am I right?
Hmm.
But how they are calculating the things there, you don't need to care about that. You just need to know the shape have a area. You need to use the area method.
Hmm.
Okay. So these are the instance variables which each and every you can say object have their own variable values. Right.
Hmm.
With the help of dot operator, you can access those. And static method, which I told you, means it is a static, it's a class level. With the help of class name, you can code that directly.
Hmm.
There is no need to create any object. Same thing, we have a class method as well. With the help of that, you can call that with the help of class name. The user system, you can do this way. Payment system is the payment method, and this is a card payment, UPI payment. Am I right?
Hmm.
So with the help of that, you can do that. Here you are able to see it's not doing anything, but here it's implementing this. State by
So where um which polymorphism is you being used or
yes. This is called inheritance,
hmm.
but where we are this is a dynamic polymer
Okay.
because child is giving their own definition,
Hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So in a API used in a primarily FastAPI Django is used, am I right?
Hmm.
So for getting self, we need to pass a self as a parameter, and this is the wrong object because this is a private. You cannot access outside the class. Okay,
Hmm.
and method overriding, which you in this A class have a show method and a printing A, but means it's a child class is overriding. Am I right? Giving their
Yeah.
own definition. Dynamic polymorphism. Okay.
Hmm.
Multiple inheritance. Here you are able to see this. So here C is extending from means inheriting the properties of A and B. So method of M arrow. So ISA means first it will check at a parent level if it's there, and then it's check the you can the child level is there. Then implementation is there, then it will execute that. Am I right? If it's not there, then it will go to the parent class and whatever definition there, it will print work accordingly.
Hmm.
So these are the things. Any question or concern?
No, I'm just thinking about the more examples of abstraction. I'm gonna try to see if I can find more examples.
Yes, why not? Abstraction is means whatever is required. Let's say user want to know how to play how to run a car, how to drive a car. Am I right?
Hmm.
So just you are exposing those things to you, which is user need to know. Am I right?
Yeah.
Whatever internally you are doing, you are hiding that.
Hmm.
That's called abstraction.
Yeah.
Okay. You can take an example of anything.
Hmm.
You can take an example of pen, you can take an example of car, you can take a example of any, or you can say AC. Am I right?
Hmm.
In a internally, lot of parts are there and they are working together. Am I right? But
Hmm.
you don't need to care about. You know how to means which button you need to press to turn on your AC, turn off your AC. Am I right?
Mm.
and change the temperature. That's called abstraction.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
That's the only thing which you need to take care. Rest of the thing gradually when you learn, then you do this. Go try. Uh, so, uh,
Super.
parent class.
Okay.
We use in others. So for the class, above, here, um, Sadi, do you have any question or concern?
No, guess there's just some problem with the super method, right?
Yes, yes.
So, no worries, I can look into it later.
No worries. I will check now and fix that.
Might be a type, not an integer.
What it is? Okay. For the class of this, what you need to do, you need to call this. Okay. First name, last name. Okay, okay. So basically, at the place of this, what we need to do here. As I told you, this is a different kind of
Mhm.
also this. Let's go first. Okay, so let's check this. Yes. Okay, now it's working.
So there was one argument missing.
No, it's printing this only because we are printing age and age too. It's printing. This. No, around this. Oh, sorry, age. Okay,
Okay.
now please practice on this.
Yes.
I told you. Uh, it's beautiful.